Good morning and a good Mountain Monday morning to you folks. We hope that you're going to follow what we asked you to do now this morning. We're getting ready to go live here with Mountain Monday morning on Mountain Fun Life Radio, and we got a lineup this morning of some interesting ball facts. UT ball season getting ready to start, getting ready to roll, and so we thought that might be interesting to have a guest on this morning that knows just a little bit about the balls, a statistician par excellence. Now I'm telling you, I don't think he liked Peyton Manning too much. Oh no, that was his favorite. Okay, anyway. We're going live, and we appreciate. Here's what we want you to do. First of all,
click and share.
Click and share. Be sure and click and share the programs. You can go to YouTube and go ahead and sign in to Mountain Fun Life. Hey, we're home to Creative Christian Network too. We want you to remember that, and all this. Hey, you can go get us on Roku. You can follow us on any mobile device, even on your cell phones. Just flip that cell phone out and you can follow right along with everything that is going on here at Mountain Fun Life channel. And Mountain Monday morning, of course, don't forget that. Get your cup of coffee, get on the phone, cell phone, tweet, text, do all that high-tech stuff. I'm even getting high-tech. See what I got right here? I'm loaded. Whoa, hey, I'm loaded. I'm ready. You want me to take your picture?
No, I'm good.
You're good, okay. I'm ready. I mean, I'm getting high-tech here. Even though I couldn't turn the timer on. Anyway, appreciate you all joining. Now get the message out. Let people know that Mountain Monday morning is, hey, we're getting ready to go with a very interesting show. So we will be right back. Sevier County Fair, presented by Farm Bureau Insurance. Exhibit intake begins August 16th. The fair runs from August 28th to September 3rd. See www.seviercountyfair.org for the complete schedule. Thank you, Sevier County Fair, for sponsoring Mountain Monday Morning Show. Hey, guess what? It's Monday morning, and you're listening to Mountain Fun Life Radio and the Mountain Monday Morning Show, and hey, we are all ready to go, and thank you so very much, Sevier County Fair. Are you ready for the...
I'm ready.
You still not going to enter one of your chickens in overalls and a hat?
Nope.
I think y'all do that. I think you might get a blue ribbon on that.
Cotton candy.
Yeah, all you want's cotton candy.
Or apple, yeah.
Or an apple.
With
the candied apple. Nope. You're not hard to please. Okay. But anyway, Sevier County Fair. We've got an interesting write-up here in the Sevier County Fair. I mean, they did a really good job here in this magazine. It says, Capture Your Moment, Sevier County Fair, presented by, of course, Farm Bureau Insurance. Hey, my wife and I are now, we are Farm Bureau members. Yes, sirree, buddy. We signed right in there and got a really, really good deal. Now, that is the way to go. And I'm really liking what they did here. It's just really, really nice. Sevier County Fair. So don't forget, that's coming up really soon, and it's a lot of fun. And so put that on your calendar and get ready to go. And I still think you ought to enter one of your chickens. Put it on some overalls and a hat, and maybe some tennis shoes. and put some tennis shoes on his little feet and let it run around the into the farm part of the.
They're awful friendly.
Yeah.
They might go home with somebody.
Oh, they might go home with somebody.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're good pets. I know that.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, we got. I am your host, Robert Oldby, along with Mountain Man, a.k.a. Wayne McCarter, or vice versa, whichever way you want to turn it. It'll work with him. Anything will work. So we got a lot. Hey, we're gonna be doing some ball talk here this morning. That's coming up, and I came up with the idea that, hey, I know the person that knows a little bit about the balls and can give us some. He's a statistician, and he can tell you the ins and outs, and we'll talk to him about that in just a little bit. Caleb Cameron, our son, is going to be right in here front and center on Mountain Fun Life Radio, so don't you dare miss a minute of it, because, hey, they're getting ready to go. I mean, they're the season's right here upon us, and hopefully they'll have a good season.
I'm ready.
I'm ready too, and you know, we got the new coach, and but anyway, my wife and I, and even my younger brother, I still call him my baby brother. He ain't a baby anymore. We have written before for the Ball Network, and actually had our material played on the Ball Network. My wife and I, we always used an alias, you know.
Alien.
No, alias. You know, that's where you don't use your own name.
You'd been abducted.
No. You're not understanding what I'm meaning here. It's a fictitious name, or a name that you substitute. Anyway.
Fictitious? I ain't never seen one.
We wrote, we did the rap version, the Rocky Top rap version by the Rappin' Hillbillies. Yes, that's us. We did that one. It played all the way down to the Peach Bowl, and I believe that's when it was, way down in the South there, and when they were actually winning some games, and I better not go there. Anyway, we did that one, and we also, my brother, we got together and wrote the song Gator Hater. That was, I think it's still pretty much of a biggie on the Ball Network. So once again, we used an alias on that one.
Oh, alien.
Alias.
Oh.
Alias.
I think you've been probed.
No, it's
alien.
No, you're not getting it, are you?
Lot.
But anyway, Gator Hater, we used the name Bluff Mountain Brush Breakers so that we didn't get retaliated against. Go out and find a live gator tied to our front porch post or something. You know, we didn't want to get the fans coming after us for writing the song. But we're the authors of Gator Hater and the Rappin' Hillbillies Rocky Top Rap that we had some really good showing on the Ball Network. And so here we are now on Mountain Fun Life Radio and enjoying every minute of it here on Mountain Monday morning. And so what have you got to say for yourself this morning?
Oh, I get in trouble when I say.
Well, you know, people want to hear more from you. You got to quit clamming up and talking a little bit.
I'm not clammed up.
Oh, you're not clammed up.
Nope, I'm just me. Yep.
You just you.
Every day.
Every day, okay. And your wife's better back home out of the hospital.
Yes, sir.
That's good, because
that's straightened up
and,
now.
And my wife's here this morning, and she's feeling a little puny. He got up with we went to a homecoming yesterday at Abundant Life Worship Center. Had a big dinner, you know, and of course I overate, and I don't know, maybe she ate something that didn't agree with her, but she's here in the studio out in the control room, and so she's going to be.
May just be a virus.
It may just be a virus, or maybe just some spicy food that didn't agree, but it was good. I'm telling you, because I love them homecomings. Nothing any better than the mountain, good old mountain, cooking, eating, and all that. It's a lot of fun. Hey, you're around the world watching in and tuning in to Mountain Fun Life Radio, and And Mountain Monday morning. If you're not familiar with mountain ways and mountain living, you keep following us, and you're going to find out how much fun we can have around here. Life is not a drudgery for us. We thoroughly enjoy it. And we've got people watching from around the world. And I've got a new one this morning, a shout out. I was contacted, a new friend from Facebook private message. And we want to give a shout out all the way around the world, the Horn of Africa in Somalia, all the way over in Somalia. Now, this is a shout out to Dr. Anderson, and he's working over there as part of the UN medical staff. That's an important job, you know, to get to help people. He's a pediatrician, and we're very pleased with the contact, and we want you to just join in all the mountain fun that we're having right here.
We're just wanting to say howdy.
We just want to say howdy, that's it. And from over,
we appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Appreciate all the folks. Now be sure this helps us out if you click and share, and go to YouTube and sign in YouTube channel, and you can find us on Roku, follow us on just about any mobile device. That's just something else that used to, you know, when I was helping out and doing radio shows with the airwave stations, and some of them still just do that, you know, and you get out 15, 20, 25 miles or behind the other ridge away from the station, and you lose those signals, and it starts getting static and fading out.
They don't have that echo we have on that mountain, you know.
No, they don't have that echo. Speaking of mountain, let's give a shout out to our good friends Martin and Landry Sims over on English Mountain. They're following. Yeah, howdy over there. How's it going? And she's got her new Frog Hollow book. 5, Frog Hollow 5. We're going to have to get her back over here, maybe, and do a little talking about
that's a pretty book
the Frog Hollow. That is one of the most colorful books that we've done, and I was pleased. She writes the stories, and I kind of help. She didn't know a lot about the publishing and everything. The stories
what she does with that, Robert, I really respect her for what she has written.
Well, I respect you for opening up and talking just a little bit more this morning. But her stories. The goal in those stories was to kind of stay away from the children's literature that's involved in a lot of the going too far into spells and witchcraft, and well, I just call it demon worship, and teaching people how to conjure up spirits. That's just not good. And you know, I'm hoping parents, families with children, that you stay away from that stuff. That's not good. It may seem like fun and games, but it's not fun and games.
Like I don't like
Ouija
to read
boards
it myself.
No, I don't like it.
I don't even like it
bad
myself.
Feeling, very bad feeling.
My grandchildren or my children.
No. Stay away from it, because there's too much good material that you can get for your children, like the Frog Hollow books and other books that have a...
Don't misunderstand us, though. That's not in the Frog Hollow books.
No, that's not in there. No, we don't have... That was the goal, was to keep everything like that out of it, to where that there would be a good life lessons are presented, and children having manners, good attitude, and anymore, you know, I feel sorry for a lot of the school teachers that have to put up with some of the things they have to put up with in school. You know, you're not allowed too much discipline anymore, and anymore, it's not the children sassing the parents. You know, the parents are basically having to obey the children, mind the children. So
they don't care to be in time out with all that new stuff to play with, do they?
Oh yeah,
they like to go to their room.
Like to go. It's a pleasure for them to go to the room. They go in there and they got all that fun stuff to work with and do to keep them occupied. And there's more to life than just being occupied. You have to do a little occupying yourself once in a while. But anyway, why don't we go ahead and take a break here from our chat that we're having and go ahead and do some ball talk. What do you think about
good
that?
to me.
So let's take a break and we'll be right back with Mountain Monday Morning.
Have a hillbilly picking and singing revival with the kind of music we played since way back then. Well, way back then. We're gonna have a hillbilly picking and singing revival, a grand reunion, and you'll never hear the likes again. We'll call all of our kin from miles around, have a few of our friends are coming in from town. Got a feeling they're gonna be getting home kinda late. Our door is open with a welcome mat. Now you just can't get any better than that for a hillbilly picking and singing revival. We're gonna have a hillbilly picking and singing revival with the kind of music we played since way back then. Well, way back then. We're gonna have a hillbilly picking and singing revival, a grand reunion, and you'll never hear the likes again. Little cousin Jimmy's been a-shucking corn. His clothes are dirty and his hair needs shorn, but he's clean as a whistle when he gets his banjo tune. Sister's high tenor makes the rafters float. Mama's alto's gonna get your goat at our hillbilly picking and singing revival. We're gonna have a hillbilly picking and singing revival with the kind of music we played since way back then. Way back then. We're gonna have a hillbilly picking and singing revival, a grand reunion, and you'll never hear the likes again.
And welcome back to Mountain Fun Life Radio, and we're here this morning on Mountain Monday Morning with a personal Vol statistician, Caleb Cameron. I do want you to know he's not affiliated with the Vol Network, but I guess he should be. And he probably knows more about the game than they do. And so we're going to be doing some Vol talk because season's right up on us, right?
Right.
Well, first of all, before we get into any of these stats, what, in your opinion, since you're such a statistician here, what is the number one community radio station around here?
Tennessee Mountain Fun Radio.
Mountain Fun Life Radio, and that's out of several thousand radio stations that we are number one. Well, you're up on your stats on that. So, how long have you been a Vol fan?
Long time.
A long time.
Long time.
A long time, a lot of years.
Yep.
And but you've never been too much of a fan of Peyton Manning, have you?
He was my favorite.
He was your favorite?
Yeah.
Peyton was your favorite.
Yep.
Well, I can see why. Who is the new Vol coach this year?
That'd be Jeremy Pruitt.
Jeremy Pruitt.
Come from Alabama.
Came from Alabama.
Yeah.
Okay, and who was the previous coach?
Butch Jones.
Butch Jones. Who was the coach before him?
Lane Kiffin, I think.
Okay. You're doing pretty good. Now, how is it? I've observed that for some reason or other, you've got the ability to watch a Tennessee game or even the NFL for that matter. But I don't want to give NFL too much credit here. We're doing ball talk this morning. How is it that you're able to watch a ball game and you see the lineup and how they're lined up, and before the quarterback can even call the play, you tell us what the play is? How's that possible?
I guess I'm just really smart when it comes to
you
football.
You got ESP or something?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? You got ball, ESP. You know the play before it's... And now, also, when someone makes a mistake and they're getting ready to call a penalty, how is it that you always tell us what the penalty is going to be, who it's going to be on, before the announcers on TV ever get it?
I guess I got that ESP thing you're talking about. So
ESP. It's a Vol ESP.
Yep.
Okay, now Vol Network. If any of you are watching, if you would like to have someone on your team that has the ability to call the plays before your quarterback and knows the penalty, what the penalty is going to be, and who it's going to be on before the announcers, you might want to do a little checking here and get in touch with Caleb and let him help you out a little bit, because you're all letting down on the job on your end of it. So keep that in mind. So we are going into Vol season, and you got your Vol attire on this morning, and you got Vol socks on too. No, you don't have the Vol socks on. Okay, you're slipping a little bit. And so number 16, whose number is that?
Peyton Manning.
Are you sure that's his number?
Yep.
Yeah, it's Peyton Manning's number.
Oh.
Now, I've heard that if the Vols are a little slack this year and they don't do that well, that you're actually going to become a Gator fan or a Tennessee Dog, a Georgia Dogs fan.
No.
How about Alabama?
No.
Yeah, California?
No.
Yeah, California. You don't want to go to California. Well, how about Kentucky?
No.
Yeah, now there's none of those teams that you would go for. So you're going to stick with the Vols through thick or thin.
Yeah. It's not going to be pretty this year, but it'll get better down the road. So.
Well, how do you think they're going to do this year?
We win 6 games. That'll be a good season. So we'll see what happens.
So you think it'll be kind of up and down the middle there?
Yeah.
It's going to be kind of a.
Yep.
In other words, you're predicting that they're going to be mediocre.
Yeah.
Well, let's be a little more optimistic.
Yeah.
What if they win 7-8?
Well, that'd be really good.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
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 And so if they win 7-8, that's going to be a pretty good showing.
Oh yeah.
Now the thing is we got a new coach and a lot of the players. How many new players do we have?
Probably 20, 25, 30 maybe. I mean, a lot.
The new players on the team.
When you're rebuilding, you have to almost start from scratch. So
the fans are going to have to kind of not be too mouthy and give them time to build.
Yep.
That
that's
give it time.
Oh yeah. Yep.
You got to when you're basically starting from scratch with a new lineup, a new team, you have to kind of back off and give them time to build and get the team synchronized and get everything in order.
Yep.
And so who would you say has been your favorite coach of all time that you've been watching the Vols?
Probably Philip Fulmer that used to be here. Now he's the athletic director over at Tennessee. So he came back and he's running the athletic department. So he was really good.
Philip Fulmer. He's now head of the athletic department.
Yes.
And so now Philip Fulmer, is he not the one that took the Vols to the which bowl? Peach Bowl.
Peach Bowl.
The Peach Bowl.
Yeah.
And that was the year, I don't remember. Do you remember the year?
2007, 6, somewhere around there. So I'm saying, that's what I'm guessing. I mean, I've slept since then. So
you slept since then, okay. Okay, that's but now that's the year also that there was a real popular song that was playing with the Vol Network, and you remember that one, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Hey, tell us about that one.
That hillbilly rap.
Hillbilly rap by the Rappin' Hillbillies.
Yep.
Yes, sirree.
Yep.
It's still playing, I hear now. I've been busy, been tied up with other things, but I hear that it's people are hearing it every Vol season. Someone saying, "Hey, we heard hillbilly rap by the Rappin' Hillbillies playing somewhere." So after all this time, I guess Vol Network liked it, and they're still keeping it going. I may just have to break down and write another song for this season. I've not written one. I didn't write one, I don't think, last season or the past 2 or 3 seasons. So you got any ideas? Got a title?
Well, not off the top of my head, but you'll come up with one. You always do.
Yeah. How about go for more than 50-50?
Yeah.
Go for more than 50-50 so that we can get this ball rolling, to use a pun. But anyway, I think it's going to be an exciting season, and I think that they're going to turn out okay.
Yeah.
And you always, when the games are on, you always got your game jersey on, your game hat, right?
Yep.
You think that helps them out?
I don't know, but I like to wear it.
You
so.
gonna wear it just in case. You're not that
Yeah.
superstitious, though, are you? You don't believe in superstition. You
no.
believe in getting out there and the working and getting those plays where the way they ought to be, and not
Yep.
scratching rabbits' foots and all
Yep.
that, and doing all that stuff.
Yep.
And so we gotta get this team on the roll. And I may just write a new song. I don't know. I've not got an idea yet, but I'm sure that I might be able to come up with one. And Ball Network takes about everything that I send to them, and they get it started playing. So I must be doing pretty good when I write one.
Yep.
So Ball Network, any of you out there listening, hey, I may just I'll get the brain gears rolling and see if I can come up with something for you. And I appreciate you all doing the playing and promoting our music that we put out for you and for the Vols. We appreciate that very much, and keep that Rocky Top rap going, that hillbilly. That, by the way, that was a contest. You remember that was a contest by, how can I put this? It was not an opposing, but a competing radio station that we'll leave unnamed for the moment. And they were having a contest and wanting people to enter a rap version of Rocky Top. So your mom and I put that together, and we sent that out there to the Vol Network, and they jumped on it like a cat on a June bug, and or a duck on a June bug, whatever. And anyway, they picked it up, and it's been playing ever since. And then I wrote a few more for them. And so now we'll send one out from Mountain Fun Life Radio, and let Mountain Fun Life have the promo deal on it. And so, of course, the Ball Network, we can't leave them out because it's for the Ball Network, and they've been so good to play our material. Okay, so you're looking forward to a fun season, and you won't be too disappointed now if they. You're not going to gripe at them and quarrel at them and want to throw the coach out. You know, they're putting out to be. You got to give them a chance. Let them grow and build. Don't kick the coaches out too soon. You know, and that can be a problem within itself. So give the coach a chance, unless he's just terribly awful, and we hope that he won't be. So glad you can join. Is this your first time ever been on radio?
Yes.
First time on radio.
Yes.
And you're on the #1 community radio, Mountain Fun Life Radio, out of thousands of radio stations. That is something else. Now, you've got to do some ball talk on #1 radio, and it's going out around the world. I'm sure there are ball fans all the way over around the world. Who knows, maybe. And we got people listening, watching from Pakistan, India, and I think even in Japan. I'm still waiting to get some more information. And Africa, and South America, and all around. And people love the Vols of East Tennessee. And the reason we want to do this program is because, hey, that's a part of our mountain life here. You have to include some orange, big orange.
Oh, yeah.
Go Big Orange. Is that not? Did I get that right?
Yep.
Okay. Thanks for coming in. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with Mountain Man to close out the program. Thank you all. Be right back.
Have a hillbilly picking and singing revival with the kind of music we played since way back then. Well, way back then. We're going to have a hillbilly picking and singing revival, a grand reunion, and you'll never hear the likes again. We'll call all of our kin from miles around. Have a few of our friends are coming in from town. Got a feeling they're gonna be getting home kinda late. Our door is open with a welcome mat. Now you just can't get any better than that for a hillbilly picking and singing revival. We're gonna have a hillbilly picking and singing revival with the kind of music we played since way back then.
Welcome back to Mountain Monday Morning here on Mountain Fun Life Radio with our first program doing some ball talk. And you're going to be following the balls this year.
I'm a volunteer.
You're a volunteer.
I grew up here. I'm a
grew up
Tennessee
here,
man.
So, yeah, well, that's, you know, when you're, that's part of the mountain. You can't hardly say Smoky Mountains without including something orange or balls.
No, I like our
And
mascot
you
really well, you know, because I bet
Smoky.
I bet it's a good hunting dog.
Yes, sirree. That is one mighty fine dog.
It looked like I might be able to keep up with him.
Yeah, well, he's probably a good coon dog. You could probably take him and do a little coon hunting. But I think Smokey would rather be out there on the football field.
These new
along the
ways of
sideline.
riding the rhino back are a little different. He has to run. I'm gonna ride.
Yeah. Well, by the way, was that you? I've been looking for a clip of Bob Denny doing salsa dancing. I wanted to catch him in the act, pretty much. But I came across one. I was looking earlier this morning. It seems to me like I found you. Have you started taking the salsa lessons?
Oh no, not yet.
Not yet?
No.
You sure that wasn't you?
Nope.
It looked a lot like you.
I can do the barnyard shuffle pretty
The
good.
barnyard shuffle, you do that pretty good. But anyway, well, maybe I was mistaken. But anyway, we've had a good morning. I've enjoyed it, hadn't you?
I have enjoyed
Monday
it.
morning is always a fun time. Now we do a lot of fun stuff and talking back and forth and just kind of a casual, relaxed thing here on Mountain Monday Morning. And this is sort of our input and promo for Mountain Fun Life Radio. Now we're on here live, but if you want some good old-timey, I mean the best picking and singing that's ever come out of the hills of Tennessee and Tennessee music, I would suggest that you go and tap into Mountain Fun Life Radio. And if you go find that, www.mountainfunlife.com. Now, if you like that good old music, I mean, I'm talking picking and singing like it's supposed to be done.
Oh, Tommy.
Now, that's the place to find it. So,
Tommy.
we're done, gone, run out of time. So, I think it's about time for you to say bye, Mountain Man.
Bye, Mountain Man.
Bye, folks. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Get ready to do a radio program right now. Contact us here at Mountain Fun Life. You can do that just by hitting Messenger and just let us know your thoughts. And come do some programs with us. All right, I'm going to get back to doing some productions and hope you enjoy Mountain Fun Life and everything that it has to offer. We'll see you later.
As you can tell, there's a lot of hustle and bustle going on. A lot of people are coming down.
To keep saying what you're doing, going
Eventide.
Light of Eventide.
Five Cinema Update, your weekly movie update.
Here's Mission Minutes, and we have another guest with us today.
But anyway, it is a community effort. Be sure to do what?
Click and share.
Click and share.